Sometimes when you're dealing with sellers that are absentee owners, they own a property, but they don't necessarily live in the property. It's maybe a secondary home or a vacation home, or it's an investment property. It may be a situation where the house is either one of two things. It could be vacant, which means no one lives there, or it could be occupied, meaning they have tenants or someone does live in the property. So the difference between the two is obvious. Does someone live there or not? If it is vacant, then that's easy for us usually to access and perform our analysis on the property. If it's occupied, then there are a few things that we'll need you to add in order to facilitate a successful transaction here. So if the homeowner says that their property is occupied, then what we'll need to do is to note down here in this section what the status of the property is. Is it leased out, or do they just have a family member that's staying there to watch the property until they get the property sold, right? So we'll need some sort of indication here in the notes to give us a heads up and let us know exactly what the status of the occupancy is. Again, if it's occupied and there are tenants in there, then we'll need an additional note down here at the bottom that just basically lets us know that the property does have a tenant in the premises, and we will need to probably coordinate schedules with the tenant so that we can gain access to the property for the inspection. Also, another thing that we'll need to know, if it is occupied, is what is the monthly rent amount that the tenant is paying. All right. Are they on time or are they late? Are we in the process of an eviction? Those are the kind of key pieces of information that we'll need, and the seller has that information. Right. So again, if the house is vacant, just leave occupancy set at vacant. But if it's occupied, go ahead and switch that to occupied and then leave a note down here at the bottom to give us the full disclosure of what the situation is.